You ready to go? Really? Wow. Yeah, grasping at straws, are we? Oops. Nope, that's not right. Alright, there's the link. Yeah, there we go. There's the link. And I can hear myself, which is good. Yeah, just getting ourselves ready here. Because tonight, we're actually going to be doing something pretty important. Make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I guess I should hit the recorder on my audio card, shouldn't I? Because, yeah, it needs to pick that stuff up too. Yeah, everything looks the way it's supposed to. Which means that tonight, we're going to be doing something that I had hoped to do for you guys this coming Tuesday, because I felt that would have been an ample amount of time for people to have successfully cleared this particular challenge that we're going to be doing tonight. But due to popular demand, and by popular demand I mean Scala constantly asking me when I was going to do this, we're going to be taking on this challenge tonight. And so it will be the focus of this evening's stream, and probably the next couple of ones as well, depending on how well we do. Because if you've seen previous challenges before, like the Binding Coil of Bahamut, as well as Alexander, then you know that we're going to go into Stormblood's version of those particular dungeons. Hey there, Yami and 10-Minute Wayne. Good to see you both this evening. So, with that in mind, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for day 15 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We're here in Ralgard's Reach with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, and we're going to be... Yeah, I finally am streaming again, but I wanted to get as much of my previous streams for this game cut into episodic content for people, and so far people have been enjoying it from what I've been seeing. Like, views are pretty much a little higher than what they usually are for when I put out individual episodes of videos. So yeah, we're going in the right direction, which is helped by the fact that earlier this week I got to over 1,100 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who has helped me to get to that milestone. Let's hope we can get to 1,200 subscribers just as quickly. So, without further ado, the reason we're here in Ralgard's Reach is to take on this game's equivalent of the Binding Coil of Bahamut and Alexander, as I mentioned before. And that is going to be located here over on the left. Yeah, I was wondering, like, where are those two? Yeah, they're speaking with that young lady. Now, if you're wondering about this guy over here, the Starry-Eyed Alamegan, I had the opportunity to look at it with Mathia a couple of days ago, and if you're familiar with the training grounds known as Stone Sea Sky, or is it Stone Sky Sea, either way, he takes you to another version of it. So, yeah, we won't worry about him because his challenge isn't really worth all that much, just a few hundred gil. Our focus is going to be with the assistance of Sidnon Garland, the duo known as Biggs and Wedge. And it is Wedge who will actually be starting us out tonight. So, let's go ahead and speak with him for the level 70 challenge entitled The Hunt for Omega. Wedge wears the expression of a man at his wit's end. Corinne, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we set up operations in Ralgard's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We now know that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. And then they were unbound, and then I decided to kick its ass. Obviously, you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself? Your workshop as in the one in Mordona? No, actually they're... Yeah, when they said that they were doing a new base here at Walgard's Reach, they weren't kidding about that. Apparently that's over here. Yeah, here's Sid, Jesse, and... Yeah, you might remember Nero from the end of the Heavensward storyline, who offered us his assistance for tracking down where Shinryu was by using the Omega weapon. And so now that we know that we have done that, you might have seen during the stream for the finale of the initial main story that Jesse has brought on Nero to work for Sid. And as you can only imagine, these two, Sid and Nero, do not necessarily see eye to eye on a lot of things. So the fact that Jesse brought in Nero to come and work for Sid can only spell disaster. Let's find out if that is indeed true by speaking with Biggs. And hey there, Miguel, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. Yeah, we had that awkward score that usually happens during a Hildebrand mystery. Yeah, and we're looking at Nero and like, what the? Surprise! Oh, so he's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. Well, he needs something to do with his life. How many times do I have to tell you, you will play no part in this investigation? Your motives were dubious from the first, and you have done nothing since, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues, not very highly of you, Chief. I'll have you know I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Sure you are, which is why you're wearing that shite-eating grin this entire time. Then I'll have you thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off! I will not have him on our roster, Jesse, never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effective immediately. Which shall say screw you. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full, and it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreements. 80%? Seriously? Jeez, can you go blast off? Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is, we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the Ironworks, and then pay him a Sultan's ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. I say, let's go investigate it by ourselves, or let me know how it goes, I'm leaving. Well, we're pretty much committed at this point, so let's investigate it by ourselves. Yeah, let's go behind their backs. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. It's like, what? Forgive me, Corinne. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers. and even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. We've got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? It's why I'm here. You leave it to me. Then it's settled. And meanwhile... Chief, we have a problem! The ether concentration levels at the yacht are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they doubled again. But that could only mean... Yep. Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Yeah, be on your way, young lady. Biggs, Wedge, Corinne, I need you to travel with me. I need you with me at the Yon, to the south of here. That is where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and, if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. And as for Nero, it's like, what gives? Yeah. Completely untrustworthy. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? What are you asking my opinion for? Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Breach this contract, and I will have my pounds of flesh. So he shrugs it off again. Yeah, get a move on. Okay there, Yami, I'll appreciate it. And hey there, Ichigo, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. So, on my way there, I know it's been a while and I have not yet done this, but please, if you have not yet had the opportunity to do so, I would encourage you to support the channel through a donation through Patreon to help make our content even better. We would greatly appreciate it. And it would certainly, I know, would make the channel and its content even better. So, and it would certainly help me with updating the technology that I currently am using. So, your support for this endeavor would be greatly appreciated. So once we get out there, we are heading to the south. Now how far south? Well, that's quite a bit of distance. In fact, I'm just better off warping to the Peering Stones. Unlocking it right now there, Maya. Yeah, Maya and Skyla will be accompanying me tonight. Alright, let's head south. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Castor Morion always looking over our shoulder. Always looking over our shoulder. It's basically the Great Wall of China, but in a Garlean style. So, yeah, it looks like the target has been sighted, so... Yeah, we did see Estenian come check out this area earlier, but we never knew what he did when he came here. So who knows what is going on here, because yeah, it used to be just a big empty hole, but now there's this purple pool going on that's steaming up a storm. Let's see what's going on here. Let's have an assessment of the situation. Yeah, right now all we're doing is just staring at this. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our precious has been busy. Oh, hello, what do we got? What villainy is this? Oh, Midgard Solmir is actually going to cameo. I guess he's going to be in it for the long haul, too. In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's maw with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir this aberrant stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Yeah, obviously. Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. You've known each other that long? Whoa, what's emerging? A miniature chocobo, and yeah, what's happening? We saw a miniature chocobo emerge and it's being chased by a flying sea serpent. Is that Saz's little chocobo from Final Fantasy XIII? Like, how did it survive being in that? And shouldn't I do something to stop this? Yeah, because poor little chick tripped. Yeah, Chief, get out of there! Uh-oh. You're not dead. No one is. Apparently not. It passed straight through me as if it was some sort of illusion. And it's going to continue to fly overhead. 'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, if that's just its hollow form, imagine how dangerous it'll be when it's actually flesh. Do we have to fight that thing? We could, because it's diving back in there. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. Yeah, the curiosity of this little chocobo chick. Yeah, just gives a simple quay. If it looks like a chocobo and quays like a chocobo. But is it actually? I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo. Like, yeah, you're right. We actually have to try and communicate with it? I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but okay. So what do we got going on? And hey there, Scala. Good to see ya. Yeah. The way it quays doesn't unlock a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It certainly does. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafels ride are all about this size, aren't they? Even it looks even small for you there, the Wedge. I suppose. Alright, let's go with chocobo for now. And it has its eyes now on me. It's like, huh? And Midgard Solmir wants to communicate with it or not? Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then. Very well, as this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. You speak chocobo? Alright. Then translate for us there, Midgard Solmir. Oh, Kryn, aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Yeah, I think I should. He did kind of appear out of nowhere. And yeah, he's certainly giving me a lot of trouble. What? The Midgard Sumir, who fought and fell at the Battle of Silvertear Skies! You don't believe us, Nero? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something that you do not. That being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but one thing to say. Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological developments, but there was never a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgard Summit tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it haileth from another star. More than that I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over onto this world. Oh, so our purple pool is an interdimensional portal then? Ordered to fight by Omega? One of the seven hells would do that. To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? You have naught to fear from the fall. The hall hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. We're being led by Sass's Chocobo. Wow. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. Well, you have before. Just don't remove Hydaelyn's power from us this time. Yeah, glad to have you on board. And everyone else is like, what did we just witness? So, really so you really can show us inside this hole, can you? Yeah, he quays accordingly. Oh, I have to do a solo confrontation, okay. And before we get to that, we have a new viewer joining us, Edgelord Bender. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. It's nice to have you with us this evening. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, so I'm glad that I'm going into this with what is essentially, in terms of the Alamegan gear, full abilities and full item level, because everything I have now, I have been doing my grinding of tomestones, and so everything is at item level 310, which is for the Tomestones of Verity gear that you can purchase from Olgar's Reach, except for this 300 ring of slaying that I got through doing the expert roulette. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna get to see what we have to deal with firsthand. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the Yon. I have already apprised Jessie of our intent, and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? It's what I'm here for. Let's hope I can answer the challenge. Oh, you changed your name there, Edgelord? Alright, let us begin. And Midgard Stormy reappears? Yeah, we'll do this together. Dragon and Dragoon both. Yeah, we gotta do... Before we can actually gain access to Omega proper, we have to make our way to it. So yeah, jumping into the purple pool. And after we pass through... Whoa. And it's like, whoa. Images looking crazy. All except for the Chocobo. He's the only one who actually shows up correctly. Yeah, even Corinne recognizes that, yeah, I'm not supposed to look like this. What is this place? A void. And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. Are we all dead? I can't help but laugh at this, how cute this Chocobo is. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. So the Chocobo's named Alpha, huh? Oh, what are we seeing? A giant TV monitor, an old school TV monitor attached to a snake head, and apparently this is Omega. I am Omega, and I've awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. Because apparently that's a thing. You stand in the rift between dimensions where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. Not at this time. Yeah. If you refuse, yeah, you can go and vanish into thin air. Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Yeah, we don't have a choice here. Unless we all want to vanish into nothing. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. Well, I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? I think so too. Alright, we could say... Or Chocobo, what should we do? Why should we ask the Chocobo? He's not going to give us an answer. Let's just do it. Yeah, at least I can see that, right? At least I can still pound my hand successfully. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. That's a lot there, Edgelord. Well, we were swimming in a purple pool, now we're just standing in one. Getting to see a whole bunch of Allegan nodes that are supersized. And some of them are even cracked. Interdimensional rift, huh? I guess we gotta get from point A to point B. Looks like some manner of tower or egg. Yeah, more Omega monitors are coming to say hello to us. Yeah, miniature versions this time around. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as the Chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Fascinating. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rifts, meaning Alpha. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you engage in combat, said authorization must temporarily be transferred to you. Very well. Prepared to lead the way? What are you finding so funny about this, Nero? An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It is preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah, Sig giving it some thought. I'll do it. You know I will. Alpha was it. My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Do what you must, little sugar bow. Yeah, can we all be given our flesh back? Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Alright. Time to go fight, I guess. Calm before the storm, reach the Deltascape. So just march forward then. Oh, can I not leave? Uh-oh. Scala, do you know how to get me out of here? A hidden portal. Yeah, because that's a thing. At least I have 30 minutes. Do I interact with you? I think the occurring will follow. Oh. I'm guessing I have to... Yeah, what's this cube now? I suspect we're about to find out, indeed. It's predicted about some kind of barrier, yeah. Which is why I only hit this thing once. Oh, barriers are my specialty! I'll have this done before you know it! Why do I get the feeling that that's gonna backfire on you? Yeah, I had a feeling this would be moving or doing something. Is it gonna spawn 7 alien children? No, it's gonna spawn into white flame. Well, let's see if I can't take this thing out, and everyone wants to fight it. Everyone wants to fight this thing. Including Nero, who, of course, no longer has his massive spiked mana, because that went to Grinwatt. And he is kind of lacking that particular item. There's no point in me using my Dragon's Gaze, or whatever it's called. So I'm not officially in a party. And this thing isn't damaging really me all that much. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current. That just leaves the enemy. We just killed it though. Oh, another one's coming. Okay. Round 2, huh? Second. This is the first. Yeah, White Flame Part 2. White Flame Part 2. I like the sci-fi music that's playing in the background, by the way. Like, it feels like it's more epic than the Alexander music. Like, you can really feel the significance of the scope of what you're doing. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up for this musical selection there, Square Enix. So now we gotta come to this. Well, we can't touch it yet, or can we? We're just staying directly underneath it? Clear point 2, alright. Yeah. Get it going. Oh, they had to all go before me. So I assume this will get harder. So yeah, we're going down now tunnel of rings. Or a tunnel of slinky rings that were all separated from each other. And we have 4 fans. Biggs Wedge, the monitor is yours. This will attend to the enemy whenever you're ready, Corinne. Okay. Okay, so Baldanders, huh? Now, how much of a mistake was it for me to hit the monitor? Yeah, because yeah, those things are definitely going to chase after my teammates, and they'll spawn more Baldanders. More Baldanders. So now it's a race to take these things down. Yeah, suddenly I have incentive to use something like the Doomspike Sonic Thrust combo, which is probably what I should be using, in all honesty. Yeah, they definitely keep coming. Whoa! Good thing I got them all to go my way. Now keep up the good work there, Wedge. Keep it going. Alright, I think the numbers are thinned out enough. Keep our allies alive and well for the most part. But I'm pretty sure this will get harder. At least will give me the ample opportunity to heal. So yeah, how many rounds of this are there? Let's join them at point 3. And now we're going a little bit faster, and then we go a lot slower. So it looks like we're going to be fighting on a much smaller platform this time around. And we have new enemies. Alright. Then Gil says there's more cubes too. Oh, I believe it! When you know what to do. Yep. I do indeed. I think I should know less qualified to think with these toys. It's like, try it and you're gonna regret it. Try it and you're gonna regret it. Oh crap, that's petrification. What? Well, that's definitely gonna help. Well, I would believe it there, Midgard Somir. Yeah, it's a Behemoth. Which is why we have boss music now. But he's not gonna be alone. Let's see how quickly we can mow this guy down. Ooh, 11,390 on a crit hit, but yeah, he's gonna keep up the trounce. and spam the crap out of it. Until its friends come around for more fun and frivolity. Alright. Got that down. But I still need to do away with this. Let's give myself a little bit of a more of a chance to succeed with second wind. Hey, back off! Whoa! Now, does standing in the pools work against me or for me? Oh crap, it's now a burn. I gotta burn down or else he's gonna drop this thing on my head and I'll lose. Come on, hit the move! It's like my bloodbath wasn't doing anything. I was clicking on it and nothing was happening, but this 3-round tryout level is finished. So yeah, basically we beat the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior. And so now that we've succeeded, that's our goal. The Delta Escape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects, our fellow test subjects most like. But I am not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? And apparently Alpha has rejoined us. Alpha? But hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Delta Escape. Analysis complete. Congratulations. You are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. How encouraging. It's like, that's as good as I am right now. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. I get the feeling we're gonna get along just fine. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within the test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Delta Escape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combats. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? And welcome to the stream there, Lynette. Glad to have you with us. Before we turn our thoughts to the Delta Escape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Really? Why here of all places? Can't we do this back outside of this, on the other side of our portal, back in familiar territory? Yeah, because call me crazy, but I don't think that would necessarily work out all that well for you guys to be in here for a prolonged amount of time. It's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that, I have no doubt. Yeah. Hold your horses, Maya. Hold your horses. So yeah, we might as well... Yeah, I guess we have to unlock the first level officially, so we might as well do that now. So let's speak with Sid for our level 70 challenge entitled Into the Delta Escape. Sid is eager to proceed with the investigation. Yeah, now that you logged everything over here. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being. But we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subject's rating in the Deltascape. Hey Alpha, got any news for us that Midgard somewhere will have to translate? Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. Like, what? I'm not involved? In combat? Yeah, you don't have the... You're not bred by grain companies, unfortunately. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? I'm all set to go. This promises to be a most entertaining foray, and I will not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around and shall extract all the information I can from them. Yeah, Alpha apparently approves of Nero's decision-making. Tis a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Kryn, you'll need to accompany him to you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. Yeah. My nod of approval lets us know that we've accepted the quest. And we have to speak with Alpha to officially enter Tier 1. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1.0 whenever you are ready. Which is not yet there, Mr. Tyler. Now I have it unlocked. Yeah, mine is so enthusiastic about wanting to get going, but like, patience, young Padawan. Give me a moment and I will unlock the challenge, and then we can do it together. Alright. I guess I'll have to work on that on your phone next time. Or at least when I'm done. Oh, who's not available? Skyla is not available. Okay. We'll normalize now. We'll take the opportunity to normalize this now. I need a moment too. Yeah, let's give this an opportunity to normalize. Hey Nate, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Don't worry, Scott or Maya, we'll get in there. Wait a minute, Skyla, didn't you beat these 4 tiers as a healer? Well, if you're being... Are you tanking Maya? No. Okay. Then Scala has the DPS. Hey Mira, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. And I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, because yeah, if Maya won't back down from playing healer, then you're pretty much stuck, Scala. Oh wait, what? Oh sure, then he starts up the duty finder. Just play Bard this round, Skyla. Or listen to, rather. Oh, you are? Okay. And I'm gonna get my audio card going. And we'll get that going. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And so the journey begins. Deltascape version 1.0, the first level of Omega. Which means that our flying dragon friend, our flying sea serpent from before, is now gonna fight us for real, apparently. Quinn, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Alter Reuter. No idea what the name means, but good luck. I guess Alpha has to animate us. And then we can get started. Alright. Pretty straightforward here. Just kick his ass. And we'll have to, of course, watch out for the copious amounts of AoE that will make our lives a living hell. Yeah, since you're off tanking there, Jason, it's easier for me to come stand with you. And we're also scattering. Oh, these bolts are getting bigger. Yeah, duck and weave, duck and weave. Oh wow. This guy likes to burn. He likes to burn us. Do we have to go to him? Yeah, we do. All the while trying to avoid that. Well, actually it knocks us into that fire. Okay. Trying to get my beloved dragon going here. It'll not be easy to do that given what we're currently up to. Oh, and by the way, I have figured out how to use my level 70 Dragoon ability, Napstrand. It took me a while to figure it out, but I have realized how to activate it. Just requires you to keep Blood of the Dragon going for as long as possible. If you succeed in doing that, well, good job. Oh, I probably should not be standing in the white. I probably should not even be standing here! Or else we're gonna slide! Oh, and then we gotta come over for a stack match. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Well, I did the team a service. Alright, so since I've gotten Mirage Jump or Mirage Dive going 4 times while in this form, that means I can activate Mastron. Doing so allows me to use a stronger version of Gears Kogel, and it respawns every 10 seconds. Which would be right now. And once your Nastron meter runs out, then you just go back to Blood the Dragon and you have to rebuild that again. Like, I can't tell where this is gonna go! Thankfully I didn't die. I didn't know, boy, this is gonna not hurt me. Wow. I have no clue how I escaped that. No clue whatsoever. Here, I'll thank, oh, you're not next to me, okay. Actually, Samurai, why don't you take my... Yeah, why don't you take my power? I still need a renewal. Oh boy. Yeah, look how much fire's going around this time round. Like, how the heck are you supposed to know when to move and when not to? Well, there's indication number 1. Oh, but that blew it away. Yeah. Alta here kind of did me a solid. He really did. Love from me to you guys. Should probably come over here for a stack or... Okay, that was kind of confusing. But yeah, you can see my eye is changing from blue to purple and whoa! So yeah, that's basically the healer check right there. Alright, now I get to use this again. Alright, still can't use Gears Kogel because it's still in cooldown. But once it comes out of cooldown, I'll be ready. Like right now. Good thing I figured out how to make use of this. And you can even start building up your meter even while Nastron is in effect, which is very nice. And here come the plumes of fire again. Ooh. We're just staying outside. Ooh. That is amazing how I keep lucking out there. Oh, that's not so lucky though. Yeah, that was not so lucky. Thankfully no one died. Oh, keep it going. Good. Oh, thank goodness. I almost lost it there. Here's Sena. Have more of this. Oh, really? Oh boy. This is going to be complicated. Ow. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, shadowed. Oh, thankfully we survived. Oh, I still don't have... No! Well, thankfully I have Blood of the Dragon can be renewed here. There, now I have Nastron. Yeah, there we go. And he certainly loves his fire, doesn't he? Need to be ready to move accordingly. When that initial set goes off. Oh, go, go, go. Yeah, get that extension. Get that time bonus. And really, so far, this has been easy. To be honest, and I hope I'm not cursing our group, but this has been easy. Like, our people are doing what they need to do, and they're doing it very well. I want to wait until ult is down to 10% before utilizing Limit Break. Here, Sana, have some more. Have some more Dragon Gaze, or Dragon Sight, rather. Oh, sure, and then you run off to the middle. Alright. Full power on Nastron. Oh, it's going to start from outside, then it's going to go inside. Okay, knocks us away. Use Nastron again. Alright, does this again. Alright, waiting for that magical 10%. Oh shit. We just lost half of our party. Yeah, LB, yeah. Sora, use the healer limit break. We have to win the fight. Gives it in sacrifice. Oh no! Yeah, get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. And I died from something. I have no one but myself to blame. I have no one but myself to blame for our defeat. Either that or we'll win and I'll not be on my feet to collect the victory, which is pretty much what I'm expecting at this point. Because yeah, there's no reason for them to revive me. So yeah, I watch as my allies get us our first victory. I did everything I could until half the party got destroyed, and then after that there was me being forced to sacrifice myself so I could watch the win. Yeah, too late, Sora. 2 seconds too late. But we got the win on the first try, and that's what matters. Okay, Alta, you can go and vanish off into thin air now. And really, I shouldn't be standing with them. I'm supposed to be doing my job as a Dragoon. I should be lying on the floor dead. Well, Sana, I did everything I could after I saw you got beat up, so I kind of felt compelled to help you out, and oh wow, I am getting insanely high rolls. But I'm only gonna get one of these pieces if I get any. I got a bolt, which is exchangeable for an accessory. Alright. Well, that actually helps me. I can go get myself a ring. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that that didn't work out the way I had hoped. It would have been nice to be on my feet, but the way that everything turned sour at 10% made it so that it wasn't going to happen that way. So after everyone else won the fight for me... Well done, my friends. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle with the Delta Escape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control of them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Oh, I believe it. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Delta Escape all told, including your friend Alter Reuter, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts, with deltas 2 to 4, in this test world alone. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Are we down to 85? Plainly our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Only quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Oh hey there, Midgard Samir. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinryu, a great adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part, the making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature even mightier than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. God's help us all for a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed will be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves of course. But then how do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Ouch. But then again, that's Nero being Nero.
Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would have all been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable.
That he is. Changing the subject to the learner, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged your stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask cause me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we were wondering if it might be worth going to Cartoner to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. Yeah, we gotta go back where we unleashed Omega, right? Or at least Biggs and Wedge have to. We'll be off then. Didn't do anything I won't do, eh? Of course not.
And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Corinne for me.
So that gets us our first successful completion of a boss, with pretty much everyone doing the work for me. So we might as well, since we got this bolt, we might as well go over to Walgar's Reach and exchange it for a 320 accessory to replace the 300 ring I'm currently in possession of. So I might as well go take care of that before we move on to our next challenger. Alright, we'll let that normalize while I'm making the run back to Walgar's Reach, which can be accessed by going this way. At least I know how to get back here. And yeah, if you guys have been following the episodic content I've been featuring as part of the Let's Play, doesn't it seem weird that all the key points that happened in the story when I was doing the Let's Play during the live streaming, that most of that stuff occurred at night, and that so little of it occurred during the day? Because when I went back to look at all the episodes that I've been editing and putting together, which is 34 at this point, I was so disappointed when I looked back at some of the most important stuff that was going on and discovered that a large majority of it to this point has been occurring at night, or at least in terms of the gameplay. Yeah, I'm really disappointed by that. Can't help but feel like the thumbnails suffer as a result, because you want to show the particular characters of interest and what they do, and when something like that happens, you're just like, ah. Alright, so we need an early model tombstone at some point, and we need 7 of them. We need 7 Deltascape Crystal Lloyds to get it. For a moment I thought that's a Crystal Lord. Yeah, let's go ahead and slip this ring on. If you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it. Oh. I'm sorry, that was awful. Okay, so let me go mend quick too. Yeah, by the way, there are a few other side quests that have appeared now in Walgar's Reach that I neglected to take on, but I will do those during another episode sometime. Essentially serving as part of an epilogue. Where's the mender? Here it is. Yeah, stuck between 2 people. Yeah, what was that all about? Alright, back to the Peering Stones. Alright. Back to the south. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice where we have to go, because of course we have this giant glowing purple pool. Now, is there actually a portal for us to use, or do we just dive right in? Or do we just speak with you? I will, yes. I'm going back in. Hopefully I don't have to go through that 3-stage trial again. Alright, and we've returned. Oh, well done there, Mira. Good job. Okay. You ready to launch into the next round. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for part 2 of the Omega Challenge. Let's speak with Sid for the next level 70 challenge entitled A Catastrophe Waiting. Sid seems keen to pit you against the next foe in the Deltascape. We must pray that Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means we must press on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. What is it, Nero? My analysis is yet incomplete, but what it seems Subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate then that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. A Magitech levitator. May it serve you well. Thank you. If this works, it'll give you some respect there, Nero. Not much, but some. Okay, Alpha. I'm ready to launch myself into 2.0. Well, make sure you sit down there, Skyla. Okay there, Maya. Whenever you're ready, send us in. Wait a minute, what's the party config? Okay. The white mage, yep, we'll work with that. Are you putting ice on it or something? If you don't mind me asking there, Skyla? Now, if you're putting ice on it, it should help reduce the swelling. Alright, Deltascape Round 2. And this time we're going inside the structure, and we're getting a phone call at the wrong time from a person who I do not know, who can go screw off. Oh, there it is, Catastrophe. A fitting name for the havoc I will doubtless wreak. Have fun now. Yeah, so basically fighting a big ugly eyeball. I imagine we do not want to be looking right at it. Well, thankfully as a DPS, I don't need to. Okay, so yeah, there will be an interactivity aspect to this. You can fight on my side. How about you? So yeah, we'll obviously have to use this at some point. Like right now. I'm guessing I did the right thing, or did I leave it too late? And wow, that was 9770 on a jump move. So yeah, I did do the right thing, I just left it too late. Oh. Yeah, timing with this is going to be everything. Yeah, I'll definitely have to watch what my teammates are doing. And that still hurt. Well, it was supposed to because it was a stack mech, but it hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Are we still flying? Yeah, we're still flying. Tentacles. Do I have to break these things? Apparently not. Oh, but we have to run behind this. Okay. I'm guessing it's going to do like a massive AoE move at some point. Anti-light. Yeah, I want to float. Yeah, I want to float for a while. Myself a little extension on the gimbal, or rather on my Blood the Dragon. I'm gonna need to make use of it again. Whoa! I'm gonna follow you guys. Oh, don't wear. Please don't wear out. Oh shit! Roar out! Now, I'll keep my back turned for the time being, thank you. Yeah, it seems like there's no such thing as a bad move when it comes to using the gimbal. Just make sure you actually use the damn thing. Just point me in the right direction, and I will follow. Just point me in the right direction and I will follow. Let's go back up again. Oh, and there is an AoE factor here? Oh, no, he's just gonna make us get altitude. Okay, how come we never did this before? That was weird. That was really weird. Everfall, have some more of this. Remember, I'm watching you guys. Ah, shit, I thought it was fine. I guess maybe this was a situation where getting altitude was bad. Well, so far it hasn't been that bad. We've got him past half health, or at half health now. I'll follow you guys. Oh, crap. I'll run over here. Why did we run this way anyway? Okay, I can see that the AoE is actually above our heads. Okay, I get it. But now it's probably a good idea to go and seek altitude. Yeah, that was definitely the right time for doing that. Alright, here we go. Another Nastron. Good thing I'm standing up. Remember, I'm staying with you guys. And I still got petrified because I didn't even notice the stone eye. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. At least being petrified is not an instant death. Because I know that... Oh, it just got away. And someone decided to take the move for me. Well, to be honest, I don't mind. I'm cool. I'm fine with this. Let me down. I was about to say, why didn't you let me down? Well, at least I can survive, I hope. Yeah, for the longest time it seemed like I was doing the timing on the anti-gravity moves right. That's kind of changed now. Alright, run in the field. And this time, don't look at him! This time, don't look at that guy! That is the worst thing you could possibly do! Alright, I don't have use of the move yet. Do not have use of yet of Gears Kogel. Alright, stay low. Alright, Nastron. Keep going. This group has done very well. But that's all I'm going to say, because we know what happened the last time. Just going to leave it at that. Yeah, it's a shame you can't reverse this or undo it. Just keep turned away. And I still got petrified. What the hell? Well, at least it was only up for 10 seconds. But even then... Alright, do that, and then I'll contribute my own limit break. Now, I don't get why I'm being petrified so much, but it doesn't really matter because we won this. At least, but the good news is I'm not. I'm only going to be in stone when this is over, or maybe not. Yeah. At least I'll still be on my feet when it's all said and done. Mission accomplished, and we've got 2 down. Peace out, ugly. Okay, so... yeah, ever thought I helped you out as best I could? I think you're owed this. I'm going to greed on that. And I'll play need on the pedal and the lens. And this lens too, and that pedal. But yeah, if everyone else chooses to pass on need... because I intentionally chose to go greed and see if I could get some of the other pieces. Yeah, everyone else needed. Like, I could have actually taken that, but I was like, oh, well, I've already gotten a bolt before. I don't necessarily need to keep getting more of them. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and speak with Nero. A rousing performance made possible by my Magitech Levitator. Yeah, you actually proved yourself useful. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended, it just wasn't intended for use on living. Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use. But it ultimately worked. At any rate, that another mighty foe lay low, and may I say that I had every faith you would succeed. I'm sure you did, Nero. I'm sure you did. Alright, so that's now 2 of them now defeated, so we're just gonna go ahead and get ourselves ready for the next one. And at this rate I can pretty much load them into blocks. Like I can put multiple rounds in at once. Whether or not I actually do, though, I have not yet decided, but I guess I'll have time to think about it once the stream is over. I'll have plenty of time to think about once the stream is over. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Let's speak with Sid now for the next level 70 challenge entitled The Croak Queen. Sid looks expectantly in your direction. So yeah, let's guess what we're going to be encountering this round. Hey there, Alpha. Letting us know we're doing a great job. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Yeah, of course. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then, let's move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. Haven't we already faced something like that in this game? Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of the Dimension Castle? What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folk tales. Yeah. Like, what did you say? It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such things are wont to unfold, she meets her end at the hands of the heroes. Incurably valiant youth, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era, but little remains of that age and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? Or is it there, Midgard Somir? 'Twould seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which have already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to attain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is illogical, it can be created. That such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Corinne said she was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. I'm ready to go. Which means Alpha, we come back to you. Oh, you picked up a war axe there, Maya. Well done. Now we have access to Delta Escape 3.0. So yeah, it's time to get ready for our next adversary. I get too loud on a 4-minute clip like this. Antiquated Farsha. Austin Powers Farsha! He's what? He's Farsha, Dr. Evil. And very tight. Austin Powers Farsha! Oh man, yeah, thanks for that, Maya. Powers Farsha. But yeah, I'm all set to go there, Maya. Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master anyway. Oh, wait a minute. This is, Wedge's little kettle that he made before he gave one to Tataru at the end of Heaven's Ward, or near the end of it, when Nero visited the headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn, the Rising Stones. Alright. Austin Powers Farsha! Damn it, Maya. Okay. Time to go further inside to Delta Escape version 3.0. What fools are these to enter my domain? No matter, you shall remain here for my pleasure. Well, you're very leggy, aren't you? Yeah, put down your cup of tea. We have a battle to do. And with any luck, that will have been your last cup. Not wasting any time, are we? Very well. Then 2 arms. And Ceylon, I was about to say I'm about to help you out by giving you the boost for the buff for the Dragoon from one Dragoon to another, because you have the title of Blood Dragoon on you. But yeah, so much for that, huh? Really? Well, this is a nice how do you do to this dungeon. Oh, get in, get in. Yeah, I think right away I can tell that this is going to be a legitimately harder fight than the previous 2. Which it should be at this point. Oh, wait a minute. Lighten it up, are we? I only go where you go. What's the game? Well, whatever it is, I dodged it. Time to play the game! Remember, I follow you wherever. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, we gotta kill you now, huh? Yeah, there are ads in play this time around. Take this. Whoa! And meanwhile, Halicarnassus, you can take that. Not quite there. Now it's there. Run as fast as you can. What? Going forward. Found safety, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, blue is the only place you can be safe. Okay. Thankfully I stood away from that, and I didn't quite get the continuation there. Hey, you're gonna crim me out! Yeah, we got all now returned to blue. Good thing I have this on standby. Yeah, paying for 12 for a second win. Oh, you're gonna do a challenge? Oh, you're gonna drink more? I guess we gotta stand where this is. So yeah, we gotta go in here. Into the middle of the desert. Okay, so I guess I gotta follow the field. Yeah, let me go. Well, at least I found my way through. Escape swiftly, you may well earn a prize. Is it survival? Such incidents can keep a lady waiting. I guess so. Well, we're all back. Yeah, so now that halftime is over. You'll find them familiar? Oh, okay. So I gotta stand on these then? No, it's a trick. It was a trick! And I am punished appropriately. Oh, why is it taking me away? Wait a minute, how did she get her health back? I quite foul on that. Oh! Under the one square on the entire field! And then get out as fast as you can! Damn it! Good thing it's only temporary. Wait a minute, these are all froggies. But which way are you gonna go with this? I'm just gonna follow you guys and we can all be frogs. Or was that the intention? Was that supposed to happen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, given that those icons on the floor were frogs, I'm guessing that was intentional. And if you didn't want to play along and become a frog, then I'm guessing I probably would have died. Whoa! Yeah, so much for giving love. But now I gotta follow you forever and kill myself! I gave it myself to help the team. Limit break us, Skyla. I sacrificed myself to save the team. Now this time, I was going to make sure to stand to her side. Now, I was not going to be tricked by that again. Oh, it's on me. I think I got second wind again. Yeah, we are indeed truly seeing a true challenge taking place right now. Omega has finally stopped with the baby challenges. It's finally given us a worthy adversary. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, no. I guess I don't get to play. And I don't know how I live. I didn't even notice the icons because I was so busy running away from danger. And getting burned fire in my face. Because why not? Oh, really? Yeah, Autocarnatus really forces you to scatter. And then proceeds to kill you. Yeah, I guess we're having our first wipe. So I do not see us getting LB3. Yeah, all the DPS are out. Because, yeah, they have to deal with the stack mech, but only 3 of them can take it. And Scott is going to be left all by herself to die. So, yeah, we start over. How about this pattern? What's the right answer? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, get in its face. Yeah, which is what's going to happen to Maya, unfortunately. And this should finish them off. Well, not yet, but it's close. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least I understand the fight better now. At least I understand the fight now better, and that's all that matters. Unfortunately, I still haven't remembered how to avoid that. And we're sitting ducks until we're allowed to resume. I gotta go join the stack mech, but it's running away. Oh, crap. Alright, stunned. There you go. One Tycoon to another. Okay, yeah, this time I can stay where I am before proceeding to move. Oh, well, at least I don't have to stand too far away. You're clever people. I like clever people. I'm sure you do. Now it's time to stand in the blue. I'm still gonna wait out a little while longer. But am I gonna get what I need in time before we go back to the quicksand puzzle? Well, actually, it wasn't really a quicksand puzzle. It's just a shifting sand puzzle, like get to one side or the other and do what must be done. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't be standing there. Or actually, I should be standing there. Yeah, I was about to say, oh, she's gonna raise the earth, but she didn't. She didn't. And break to the left. That was a wise decision. Oh, stand aside. Well, oh, I'm pinned. As they'll say, I'm about to die, aren't I? Thankfully, not the case. I was spared, thankfully. Okay, time to go back to the puzzle. Alright. Now, is it always the same way every time? I think it is. I think it is the same every time. Either that or it's always, whenever you restart this fight anew, they change it. Still waiting on our friends. And what's that? I guess we'll never know. I guess my prize will be received upon gaining a victory. Oh, Sealand! Yeah, I can see what they're doing, and it's not gonna be pretty. Oh, it's gonna come with us. And thankfully, most of us were aimed correctly. Gotta run. Once we can face her and get away in time safely. Oh, which way are you facing? And we gotta come over here. Stay in front. Yeah, when are we going to receive that? Just wondering. Elon, gonna have some love as pain comes. Then run. Then spread out. Then try and find where the stack neck was. So yeah, that's just a chain of crazy there. Well, thankfully I was staying in the right spot. Yeah, we 2 melee DPS can handle this. What? How did they die? They were standing in the right spot. And we all run together. Then run away. I don't have the use of it yet. Close, but not yet. Yeah, I'll get that off before I run for it. Yeah, now we can use this. Which is a good thing because, yeah, we're gonna have to play the frog game again. Get in her face. Uh-oh, Zappo. You're gonna get zapped. As in, you're gonna die. Yeah, he got zapped as in he died. Here, level up from me to you guys. Oh, shit. And now, no! Damn it. Yeah, we split off the wrong way. Yeah, I kind of screwed him over there. Yeah, that was my fault. I kind of killed the guy. Oh, watch where you stand, watch where you stand. Then stand over here. Alright. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Yeah, Scala died. We have to use Limit Break 3 for the healer. Question is, will it get used? Oh, I'm gonna get taken out. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, it has to be done. Limit Break 3 has to be used here by the healer. Oh, and thank you for the convenient placement there, my lady. I think I got hit. No, I didn't. Well, what the right answer is that you're about to get beaten there, Autism, and we'll have redeemed ourselves. Stand to her left. Oh no, I do want to stand in this time. Well, I don't know, can I actually beat her on my own? Yeah, I did. As everyone else turned into a frog, I kept attacking. And I won the fight. Wow. I didn't realize it until it was too late. I was like, oh no, that's the frog round. And I have to be standing with everyone so I can be made into a frog myself. But I missed that, and I kept going. And I've single-handedly won the fight for us at the end. Even while I was getting my butt blown off, I still won the fight for us, and I'm walking away with the spring. That's crazy. And 4 of those can be traded for special leg gear. Yeah, there we go. It took us 2 rounds, but we've done away with Halicarnassus. Hey Sid, we succeeded. I'm glad you're safe, Kryn. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Dot Escape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. I believe I have. 'Cause that was not easy, but ultimately we did indeed prevail. Which is, of course, what matters. So now, the final challenge is before us. We just have to go and take it. And in the meantime, hey there, Gilberto Castro. I think we've had you come visit our channel before. It's good to see you again. Oh, you gotta go, Skyla? Okay. Well, she's already cleared this, but yeah, Skyla has to go take care of an injured leg. And obviously it's getting to the point where it's getting too much for her, so that's understandable. And let's make the quick run to Rolgar's Reach to repair, and then we will go confront the final boss. But yeah, take care of yourself there, Scala. Get that leg healed up, okay? You've been through enough for the last couple of days. Make sure you take care of yourself. So while the warp is going on, a reminder to, if you have not had the opportunity to do so, please feel free, if you want to support this channel through making donations, by clicking on the Patreon link provided in the chats to offer to support us through donations to help make our content even better. Yeah, I'm more inclined to go over to the person who offers the gear, but I know for a fact that I want the mender. I need his services. Alright, so before I move on to back to the final run, I'm gonna go make a quick run to the washroom, get myself some water, and I'll be back in a moment. So, be back in a moment, and then we'll go ahead and finish this. Alright. And back. Let's make the run back over to the Peering Stones. Get my headset untangled from my controller. I just carelessly threw it down like that. Okay. Time to leap back into the unknown. So as the sun sets on this day in the fringes, we know that a confrontation with Adara is not far away. Because yeah, of course one of these things has to be conveniently located in a place where we have to go take a warp into an interdimensional portal. Why not? Yeah, take that, you prick. Yeah, take my Mirage Dive and go back to the 7th hell. Send me back in. Alright. That's crazy that we only need one more round to do this. Well, let's see what becomes of it. Alright. Gotten through the first 3, and now it's time to find out what the final boss of Omega is going to be. At least for the initial set of 4. So let's speak with Sid for the level 70 challenge entitled Avoid at All Costs. Nice play on words there, I like it. Sid is eager to tackle the Deltascape's final test subjects. Hello again, Alpha. The next battle is with Subject Delta 4, this test world's final resident. From what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest to ignore. Why is that? His name is XIV, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Yeah, I think this is what Skyla meant when she referred to a boss from Final Fantasy V. It wasn't Halicarnassus, it's who we're going to be confronting next. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the Void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I am quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more intangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when XIV calls upon the power of the Void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? You don't know? Why, good triumphs over evil, and the heroes defeat XIV, of course. What do you expect? He was like, is that all you can give us? I expected exactly that, which is precisely what you told me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? That's a good point. Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, Nero? One moment, Lake Pearl. Ah, Biggs, at the control room, are you? What news? So yeah. I see. Very well. I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Yeah, while those two are chilling out over in Cartano. Sorry for the interruption, that was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. This system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by elegant standards. While they may have been able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Of course we will. Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on XIV would seem to be our only recourse. Yeah, we know what to do. Talk to the little friendly Chocobo. The Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then, I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. I'm all set. Primarily because I fought XIV in Final Fantasy V, and let me tell you, he is a bitch to fight. I'll tell you why as we go ahead and get ourselves ready to go into Delta Escape 4.0. The reason why XIV is such a bitch in Final Fantasy V is because the first part of the fight, he's two rounds. The first round of the fight, the only thing he ever does is is an instant death attack that is not only instant death, but it also petrifies the character that it targeted. So not only do you have to revive the character, but you also have to remove petrification on it, unless you're equipped with a ribbon. Unless you have characters equipped with ribbons, then all you have to do is revive them. So basically the only way you can win against XIV, because Final Fantasy XIV relies on a job system. I think it was the first one to actually implement a job system in a Final Fantasy game, is to either play the dancer's job on all your characters, or you have the option to play no job at all, provided that you gained various skills and abilities from the jobs that you had already used on your characters throughout the duration of the game. Oh, I have to join you for callouts? Okay. It's that bad, huh? It's that bad? Very well then. And even Yami gets to be part of the fun. Or at least in spirit. And I'll probably want to turn my mic up full blast, or have you guys on full blast. Okay, final round of Omega Part 1. There he is. Finally it is in my grasp. The power to control all creation. The power of the void.
Okay, it's not just me then.
Yeah, and standing on the other end are the 8 people who are going to hopefully stop you.
I know exactly what will help with that, man.
And that will be...
This power, here you go.
Oh, thank you. And of course the 2 tanks would rather do a ready check before sending us out into battle.
You say you died? I haven't even started. I didn't know I was saying a multi-game thing.
Alright. Yeah, the tank can't wait to throw himself into XIV. Here we go. Whoa. Did I just score 16,000 points? In terms of damage, yeah. Let me try that again. And that was 14,000. Wait a minute, are we supposed to stack for those? Okay, because someone was shadowing me. Okay. Actually, that's under 3. Oh, what? You're like, are you playing a game or training a dog? Back away. Seems like you have to run a lot. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't bad. Oh, there's the sack mac. Ah. Yeah, but I feel bad for the 2 DPS who just bit it. Wait a minute, why didn't you do a thing? Oh boy, oh boy. Run. Well, you might want to come over for another stack max. Ooh. Okay, I'm not being targeted, so I don't have to go anywhere. Ah! This again. Oh, he even let like these holy stack mechs, doesn't he? Holy stack mech, Batman! It is, and why am I stuck? I should probably get my Blood of the Dragon back on. That might be a good idea. Besides the battle. Obviously. Ah, shit. I was running, but I didn't run fast enough. Oh, wow. Really? That mech? You're that close to getting triple limit break, though. What the? How'd that hurt me as I was being revived? I was wondering why no one was coming over. And plus I couldn't do that anyway. Because I was pretty much almost near dead. A little love from me to you. Is that?
What? Oh, you can fall up?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, so while I'm trying to run away from a black hole, I throw myself off the edge. And he also provides knockback too.
Why did you revive me? You guys salvage this. Ow.
We can no longer salvage this.
Why, no, I thought your repair bill even bigger. Don't worry, I got this. Don't worry about it. I'll be 3 and we'll be fine. Woo! Oh, guys, fine.
That's why it's my first time.
That was pretty good for first time. So remember, when he falls into the void, that is the big ones.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, when that head comes up, he destroys the head. Yeah. Oh, he also puts like a zombie effect where he'll start attacking your allies. Ooh, a pallet. That's gonna work. I hate how it doesn't tell us what you have anymore.
Oh, they're changing that.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're gonna try for this patch, but not they're gonna try.
For next.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a untouchable boss thing or whatever.
I like that the summer is telling us how to do our job.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, when Zach Mechanic comes out, fill us them all.
Yeah, it's not as easy as he thinks it is. But you see how fast our HP's dropped?
I'm not gonna lie, I got you 0.01 seconds for that Malefact 3 that would have hit him.
Oh, really?
I know. That would have pissed off a lot of people.
Halo Next, good to see you this evening. Welcome to the stream.
Hell, I even had to use a max meter.
No, good thing you did.
I mean, it didn't matter. Kinda done, died anyways.
Alright, here we go. Oh, Doom! I had Doom. For 2 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Mage. Trying you guys to get your fucking gear. Gotta run, gotta run. Okay, I didn't move and I still took significant damage and the summoner died. Thank you. I was about to say, are you sure? Because that seems like, because those are area circles, those things would be things he would want to run away from.
Yeah, that's standard fires.
Okay. Yeah, that actually worked out conveniently because that allowed me to give you guys a little battle enemy. Well done. Now I'm kind of anticipating whether or not he's going to do his crazy transformation sequence.
Not quite center, but never get away from the mouth.
Yeah, wherever it ends up.
We're staring at
Wait, oops, back. I'm regretting using that second one early. Okay, I'm gonna try and follow you guys this time.
I was not paying attention to that.
I was. Can I still hit you from over here? No, it's a bit out of my reach. Yeah, when was the last time he did avoid moves?
That's nothing to worry about. You know, I wish that red thing would stop dancing.
I'm gonna just chill out over here. Act like everything's fine. Even though everything's not fine. And where's that stack back gonna be? It says the battle again. What? Do we have to hit these vines? No, we don't have to hit the vines, so we need to run over here. And then run for our lives. Safe. I'd rather stand over here. Just for precautionary purposes. Spreading. Then meteor. Well, at least that stuff is conveniently positioned. There we go. Somebody prevail. We know their tank. Okay. And chill out over here. Then everyone runs over this way. In time for a second meteor. And to withstand it. Yep. Thankfully the invincibility phase remained in effect. Oh! Okay, over here.
Well, Red, I didn't have a chance this year.
Boy. Oh, crap. Oh, this again. This again? I thought something done this!
I'd rather have this weekend.
Oh, wow, Sora, how did you survive that? Okay, this is awkward. This is an awkward position. Yeah, he was pretty much right in the middle there. Oh, I don't have it this time. Finally. I still have to take damage from it, but at least I'm not being targeted with it. So I guess the question now becomes, does he have an rage timer? Still died. Thank you. Yeah. We need to move first. Ooh, wow. Oh, someone pulled the trigger.
That's a terrible move. I don't move. Okay, move.
Actually, I don't have to move here, because I'm not targeted. Okay, keep going. Running away! Oh, I see him. Oh, it's because he's doing this again. I was about to say, why is a black hole appearing on screen? It's because this is happening again. Okay, the rest of this should be easy. Oop, gotta run. I'll let you go your separate ways. Yeah. Try it one more time, XIV, I dare you. Try and drop a meteor on us one more time. A little love from me to you guys. We won the fight.
That's a tricky one.
Why? The void was mine to command!
What's okay? Access
95.
Yeah. You're getting sucked back, XIV. How could it? Ah! Banish to the abyss.
78. I'm probably not getting shit. Take Nova.
Ha!
Your other character. Oh yeah, forgot. Guys, remember, you guys gotta drink your victory.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. Can't I? Oh, you play greed for this. 69 is a good number, but I don't think it's going to be enough to carry
What?
for the XDeath. And I don't think any of these, yeah, none of these numbers for the parts are going to be sufficient.
What did you get on this first half? First spring?
Oh, they gave it to me anyway.
Yeah.
I got a spring anyway. Well, I guess I'm halfway there to getting some leggings. Learn to heal.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I'm recording.
yeah, me too.
Your bad things.
I was alive most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I was gonna trash talk him.
I got to I'm happy.
yeah. And I think this requires the G pose to be implemented, so that we can have a little shot for posterity. Yeah, it has to be on backflip.
Oops. Other guy.
Yes.
Okay, let's report him.
Yeah, I've never actually done this with Corinne before. I've done this before with Mathia, but not Corinne. And it doesn't look like I can get any higher. Luckily because of the fact that she's an Ellis and because therefore she's taller. Can I maneuver? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to kind of get it be putting this shot. Yeah, there we go. I guess that's as good as I can get it. Yeah, the upside down backflip. Dragoon specialty.
Oh, I can take it to report my weapon.
Well, thanks guys for giving me the info that I needed to push through here tonight. And thanks for coming along for the duration of my initial voyage into Omega.
You want to do this, you want to switch to your character real quick?
No, I can do that another time. I have other things that I need to do, like hosting a stream still. Yeah, this stream is still going, so I have to make sure that I can finish, and then I have things I need to do tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll drop out of the chat this time and just finish off talking to the audience, and as well as the cutscenes as well, because they still need that. Right. Have a good rest of the night, you guys.
Oh, Sora.
Alright. So, thanks to Sora and Maya and Skyla for helping me get my clears here tonight, and as it turns out, yeah, we did see a level checker show up. Delta Fall eliminated. No more Delta escape subjects remain. Initiating world shutdown. Well, that's not going to happen because we're going to keep coming back here if I ever want to get more stuff. So, upon our success in round 4... Hey there, Alpha. Yeah, he can't wait to see me. And do his trademark raising his wing while looking at me happily. Oh, you two are here. Corinne, thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. But all's well. Yeah, hello there, Alpha. Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the Delta Escape? Delta Escape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. I'll agree with that there, Sid. Absolutely, I will. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. What, you doubt? You doubt the validity of what I am currently doing? And I guess Alpha's gonna tag along for the ride too. And maybe Midgard's somewhere as well? Or are you two gonna have a conversation again? 'Tis well that thou harbourest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, what art thou truly? Yeah, he senses Alpha is not really an adorable little chocobo. The instrument of the mortals' triumph, or the bait that lureth them into the abyss. Okay, it's like, what? Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. Like, whoa! Yeah, Alpha's mouth open like, whoa! He disappeared! Meanwhile, Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable events. Event found. The death of a comrade. I really hope it's not who I think it's going to be. Maybe they could end up giving us empty shell form of Horshaphant for us to confront in the next set of Omegas whenever they come around. Alright, Sid. Feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable with joining us out here? He always gives the same response. I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. And so, 1,955 gil, but yeah, I guess we have to formally conclude this series of 4 challenges, so let's speak with Sid again. For the level 70 challenge entitled The Anomaly. Sid looks calmer for having reached a milestone in the investigation. Right then, let's head back to Olgar's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. And so, we're gonna warp ourselves back to the Reach then. I know you guys are joking around and all, but come on. Give it a rest, you two. And this is it. Well, I guess it is taking a little longer than expected, but nonetheless, we're back here in Rolgar's Reach, and hey, it's actually daytime for once. Okay there, Jesse. Let's give you the rundown.
Welcome back, Corinne. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since gone to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get, what with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone. Irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it.
It's like, are you really gonna take... You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretion.
I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors or your habit of confusing personal and company interests, but just because you've always done things a certain way doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But irksome matters aside...
Yeah, you're not looking wrong.
Aren't you just the most adorable little thing? He followed you here of his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start off with the simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets.
Oh, you can't be... What in the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Well, Biggs and Wedge, shouldn't they be back by now?
Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though.
I don't like the sound of this. We have all the necessary permissions. The area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown elegant artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We best take the Excelsior and go find them.
Leaving again so soon?
You got a problem with that?
Nero, Kryn, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours.
Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Ouch. Yeah, Alpha can't wait to come along too. Wants to come along, eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to make a mold of you. He was like, make a mold out of me, what? Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. Gridania, huh? Very well then. Like, is that the conclusion that you guys always come to when you see a man and a woman arguing against each other? Is that they're in love? Like, is that the conclusion you two all and others like you always come to? Alright. So, upon arrival in Gridania, yeah, home sweet home, where it all began, we've come back. If only for a brief moment, because this is simply a place to access the Excelsior. And thus we shall do that. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to the Coltino Flats. I love connoisseur. And why did you spell it kind of square? Well, anyway, upon our arrival in Cartano, go on ahead to the control room, Kryn. We'll follow as soon as we moor the Excelsior. Well, that won't be an issue for a Dragoon. I can jump from here easily. So after I jump off, let's go ahead and access the control room. And yeah, I was thinking to myself, we're gonna have a problem like this, and we have. But yeah, it's not just the two of them. We have something else here. It's definitely a monster of some sort. And yeah, they were clearly attacked. Only question is, are they still alive? Yeah, we have to help out Wedge first. We can't investigate the control yet. Yeah, something got in here and attacked poor Biggs and Wedge. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, you're right. Answer me.
Chief? Kryn? A monster appeared out of thin air.
Which will be that thing. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega, you set that thing upon them! Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinates. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you. However, you have access to my memories. They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do you want to take the shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. I was like, how dare you? So putting on a show at the Yon and planting Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan? By your victories, you have demonstrated the self-same anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. Ah, how comforting. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. No mercy. It would seem we have much to ponder, but first things first. We must tend to our friends. Quickly help me carry them. Yeah, that means you too, Nero. Can you lug Big Wedge over, or Biggs over your shoulders? Can't we just blow up the control center? It makes sense, right? Nero? Garland and Alpha took our 2 wounded to the Conjurers Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, will return to Rolgar's Reach and report to Jesse. I guess that's where it's gonna end. Yep. Back to the Reach then. Yeah, I think he made that very clear there, Skyla. I think he made that perfectly clear. Give you guys one last reminder for Patreon this evening. Please feel free to support us with donations to help make our content better. It would be greatly appreciated. Alright, Jesse. Yeah, here's what's going down, and I don't think you're gonna like it.
Quinn, I heard there was trouble. What in the Seven Hells happened?
Well, here's what happened, and it wasn't good, and you're not gonna like it. Alright, take care of this, Skyla. Yeah, get better, okay? So after a prolonged conversation, yeah, Jesse is understandably in a bit of shock.
What? Omega loosed a fiend all Biggs and Wedge? Toying with people's lives like it was all a game? This is madness!
Yeah, I don't like it either. Well, we've been rejoined.
Sir, will they be alright?
The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time.
Then all we can do is wait and pray.
God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have... Should have never what? Activated Omega? You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu. But is this truly any better? All of mankind being held to ransom. And as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. Actually, that was Lisa who did that. Technically, it was her. The responsibility, just the kind of thing the new you would say. You're deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. Yours do, though. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then, you changed. You stylized yourself a pacifist and started spouting trouble about the proper uses of technology. Twas in the wake of your old man's mishap at Boza, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is embrace who you are. A man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. I don't think he wanted to hear from someone like Nero. With it a prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgard Sumi has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend. So please, for Biggs and Wedge, and all of us, don't lose. Well, I may suffer a wipe or two along the way. And Alpha will be along there for the ride as well, but hopefully we'll get through all 12 levels eventually.
I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us.
We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good day to you. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend, we'll get through it together, somehow or other. And I'll be ready. Let's take the 2137 and bring Omega versions 1.0 through 4.0 to a close. And earning the achievement Delta Force. Yeah, that'll probably constitute using a go-go posing Rangers pose, but I'm not going to do that. No, we'll probably say that for next month when the Moonfire Fair comes around. But there we go. With Omega now officially defeated, that means that we're pretty much good in terms of content right now for patch 4.0 of Stormblood. Like, I'm likely going to do the extreme battles with Susanoo and Lakshmi off camera, so I can just focus on doing stuff like that. But I do want to try and bring back more live streaming because, of course, I am focusing a lot of attention right now on getting the episodes out from the live streams that I've done already. And thank you guys for supporting that to this point. I will be, of course, continuing to do so through to the end of this particular expansion. And likely on to the next one, of course. And I look forward to seeing you guys continue along with me on the journey as we continue here in this game. So tomorrow, I'm probably going to be uploading my next two videos from the Stormblood Let's Play once I'm officially closed out tonight's stream, because I have to leave tomorrow morning for taking care of some personal matters that will likely take the whole day to deal with. But I'll make sure to get out tomorrow's Tales of Eorzea vlog, as well as the conclusion of Spaceland from Mario Party 2 for Super Mario Sundays. So I hope to see you then, and we'll continue to have more fun, as we always do, here at this channel. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Tales of Eorzea vlog and the continuation of Super Mario Sundays featuring Mario Party 2. So, until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.